I've loved the way they've approached every game so meticulously, but alas, time has beaten us, so all that remains is for me to thank you for joining us, and we bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.
Well, how long we have waited for this festival of football to reach its climax. It feels like an age ago that the first qualifiers kicked off, and now here we are. The final showdown, the ultimate prize awaits at the end of all of this. But there's an awful lot of football to be played before then. The players are ready, and we're about to get underway. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, Jim, you're a man with experience of big finals. What will these players be going through right now?
Well, I think ultimately they'll be wanting to enjoy it, while at the same time trying to remember their tactical instructions and the jobs they've been assigned. I think both teams have had a wonderful tournament so far, so this should be an excellent final, Peter, and I'm desperately looking forward to it.
We're up and running then.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim. Yeah. Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter.
Off the ball! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Armada, and he's had it nicked away. Spain have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Laporte cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Looking for options for movement. And the pass is intercepted. Montiel. McAllister. Now it's Messi. This looks promising. Yamal makes a dash for it. And it's Olmo. Thinks about the shot. Llorente, in by Llorente. Cleared away. Oh, it's come loose. Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he welcomes it in. He's found a way through. And that's gone loose. Out towards the flank. Can he get onto this? So we are halfway through this final. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, What are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, I think it's safe to say that the occasion seems to be getting to some of the players, and it's making...
Oh, terrible pass! Look at the space here! There's the shot! And a goal! Could this be it? The celebrations say it might well be. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
De Paul. Cucurella. And Kubasi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And it's Laporte. Pressing high and with purpose. It's not an especially good... Oh, they could be caught out here! And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution for Spain, number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Number 22.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Coming on the field.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Number 23.
Armada.
Number 24.
Yamal. Spain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's McAllister. And this is... takes a shot! And there's a goal! They are simply irrepressible. They simply will not retreat. Astonishing.
Yeah, it's the least they deserve for their efforts, Peter. They did a good job not letting that intensity drop when they were behind. What an atmosphere we've got now.
Number 10.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It is all square here in the planet's ultimate game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Ferran Torres, and he's running through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Messi. And here's Fernandez. Spain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Shoots! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
A lot of hope resting on this change, Peter. The fact remains is they need a goal.
Medina. Gonzalez. And it's Fernandez. To McAllister. Oh, good spread. De Paul. And that's played in low.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gonzalez. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. There's the referee's whistle. That is 90 minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, that was tense, Peter. It had all the usual ingredients of a final, like the sense of occasion, the nervousness, the tension involved. But you won't get any complaints from me. This is hard grind.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes. Another 30 minutes, hopefully, to make a difference. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Laporte. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Yamal. Rodri. And it's Marino. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Distributed tidily. Now it's Simeone. And it's Palacios. Rodri running with intent. Rodri, there he goes, motoring forward. Ferran Torres, decent chance! And that's a real chance missed. Spain with the corner, they're first. Romero is the... And it is half-time in extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? Well, here we go then. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Tries to pass it through. That's the keeper's ball. Nico Williams. And Cucurella. So still, nobody any the wiser as to who's going to win this. Rapidly approaching the end. And lest we forget, if there's no decider, there will be penalties. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tries to play it through. And it's been hooked away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It has been gripping, it's been compelling, but now it will be decided by penalty kicks. So 2 full hours of action.
That was a real battle of wills, Peter. A colossal effort from two sides that flatly refused to give in. Heroic football.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. Ferran Torres to go first. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Nerves, what nerves?
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Palacios, second in line for them. Oh, you're not going to save that. So both teams on the board. Merino, the third man up.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Alvarez is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, great save! That is a great save! Spain are looking for comfort. Of course, they're up by 2.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive? Now there's a penalty.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. And that's it, a tale of triumph that started pretty much with the conclusion of last season and ends with the realisation of the ultimate dream for this set of players who are on top of the world, winners of football's ultimate game, its ultimate competition.
Well, Peter, they've been magnificent in this tournament, and I've loved the way they've approached every game so meticulously. But alas, time has beaten us, so all that remains is for me to thank you for joining us, and we bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.
Those of you making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.